Hey team, welcome back. Do that again. Hey team, welcome back. The sun is out, I am on two wheels. I am heading down to my local BMW dealer where I bought this bike because they offer a few sort of bike tours throughout the year. I've been out with them many years ago when I first owned my XR back in 2016, but obviously since going to KTM I've not been out with them since, but now I'm back on the Beamer. I've decided to take a trip out with them for today. So we are heading down to Weser for the day. So if you want to come along for the ride, then I'll see you in just a sec. People in already.
Breathing in my neck, they're catching up. Simple as I try to make.
So I've got to get registered in. Probably have to decide what I'm going to have for lunch. Let's get that done.
Unsere Tourguides heute sind Wolfgang und Peter und mein Name ist Jürgen. Gerade wenn wir große Gruppen haben und nicht der eine oder andere verloren geht unterwegs, gibt es das eine oder andere.
Upsala. Right, good to go, all registered. Quick brief, and now we is off. We're in group 1 or we're in group 2, but we're leaving first, so we are in the fast group.
Chasing the sun, that's the never-ending quest of my life, and the ghosts are always anxious behind. Oh, breathing in my neck, don't know what they want, but they're catching up nonetheless.
Any road. It's great to be back out. So I'd imagine we've got about an hour and a half to the first coffee break. Then we've got another stint to lunch where we're going to be having a buffet somewhere, and then from then on the day continues, but I think we'll be heading sort of back towards home. All in all, probably about, I don't know, 250, 300 k's maybe in today's ride. Hopefully the GoPro doesn't shit its pants on the helmet because I'm running it over a power bank today. Obviously I can't stop and piss around changing batteries. Hopefully all works. For those of you that were wondering about my sat-nav, I've now sorted the issue out. I was losing power, or the bike wasn't charging the sat-nav, but I sort of did a bit of problem issue fixing, sorting, looking, and it came down to the adapter that I bought. I had the BMW Nav 6 cradle on the bike when I bought it, and I used an adapter within that cradle so I could mount my Garmin XT in it, but that was causing the issue. So I've now gone with the Touratech lockable mount. I had to buy a few bits and bobs for that. I bought different sockets so I could plug it straight into the CAN bus where the Nav 6 cradle was actually plugged into, so it's all pretty much stock, so all is well. And now I'm not having any issues whatsoever. Plus I think it actually looks nice, so it's a really nice mount, the Touratech lockable mount. It's got a key on the top so you can lock it so nobody can rob it, or the quick steal, prevent the quick steal should I say. But it's black, it's got sort of rubberized ends to it that clamp in, so it stops sort of vibration issues. But yeah, it looks really nice. Not cheap, I think it was at 120 bucks, but well worth it. Now I've not got any problems, because going on tour with Navi issues or sat nav issues that you're going to lose power and battery's going to die, that can't happen, so all is well. Now I've not been on one of these tours for a good 4 years now, obviously since moving over to KTM, but now I'm back on tour with them. I know a lot of these guys and they can all ride, so I'm not really, if I'm honest, into sort of big group riding. But if you know the people you're riding with and they can all ride, and we're in the fast group, so you're not going to have an issue that, you know, there's a few people in the group, within the group, that you don't know or don't like to ride a bit quicker, because that's always a disaster. Yeah, so I've got another one. We're out today. I've got another weekend next weekend in Turningevad. That's with an overnight, so that's 2 days riding again with Weihe. I've got another day tour, I think another day tour in May, and then another weekend later on in the year, September or something like that. So got a couple more tours left with these guys, but obviously won't be the only tours that I'm doing. I'll be out on my Todd as well. We're trying to get AMC on board and doing a bit of touring with him again, plus my summer trip. So should be a fun packed year. Hello. Let's sit here and wait for no sod. Now that's pretty much the crappy roads done. It's all good shit from here on in. Lovely view to start the morning. The River Weser looking pretty full. We've had some sonking weather the last couple of weeks, but I've not been able to get out because I caught the Rona. Last week I was in quarantine. Was able to get a negative test Friday of last week. Today is Sunday, so I was a bit lucky that I could actually get out on this trip. Unfortunately, we've still got the rules, 10 days quarantine minimum, or you can, after 7 days, if you're negative, then you can exit your quarantine. So after 7 days I went straight down there to take a test and ended up being negative, so that's still in place here, unfortunately. I think that's due to change as of next month. I think quarantine is hopefully going to be binned off, because it was a bit rubbish. I was ill for 2 or 3 days. I was actually in bed for 2 or 3 days, but then another sort of 3-4 days, beautiful weather. I couldn't even go out with the dog, couldn't even go out on the bike. I just sat on the patio tanning myself, which was cool, which was nice, I suppose. Good for the soul, but it was a tad boring. Hello. Remember last tour I went on with these guys? I think it was on this corner. One of the guys went straight on, stacked it into the field, although he stayed on, I remember. Probably looking forward to some lunch. Didn't have any breakfast. Absolutely Hank Marvin. Lovely road. Yes, yes, yes! bastard. Kicking the pants. Bugger, forgot to put my earplugs in. I'm not getting on with this touring screen from BMW. It's not causing any turbulence, but it's really loud. So I'm thinking about going for a short screen. The one that will come just to the sort of top of the sat-nav. Unfortunately, I could only find it in black though, so I didn't want a black to start with, but because I thought it might sort of affect the vids. But because it's that short, you probably won't be able to see it, so thinking about trying it. You know what I mean? The screen will only come up to the top of this sat-nav, if anything, and you'll only probably see a slightly part of the side of it, so it shouldn't affect the view on the video. So thinking about giving that a bash. It's alright at these sorts of speeds, but sort of 100k an hour and above, so loud. And when you forget to put your pissing earplugs in, it can be a bit annoying. Yes. Love a road that's been sort of tunnelled by trees. Not so much if you've been it, because that might hurt a touch, but something very nice about it. Stealing this.
I know I messed up. Yeah, I know I did you wrong. But I learned my lesson. Now what if we could move on? Remember the good days. I wish that we could go back. I know I'm not perfect, but at least give me a try. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough, 'cause you're the best, you know. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. Give me a chance, yeah baby, try.
absolutely mega. Mintier than a minty thing with mints all over it.
I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. Give me a chance, yeah baby, try just one more night, then make up your mind. Please don't say that it's goodbye, bye. If you just believe it, I know we can make it. Try.
Shut as you like. No coffees for us.
Try. If you just believe it, I know we can make it.
Damn. Tour guide's number plate's BJ18. Such a child. Petrol station, it. Naya. This'll do. See you in a sec. Well, coffee stop went down the Kazi. I couldn't be asked getting a coffee in the petrol station. So we've got about 90 k's now to our lunch stop. So we've got a bit of 360 action. Hopefully we've got some twistiness coming up. Oh, hey Cardo, radio off. You think they'd sort that out with a update? Honestly, it's been like it forever. It seems that everybody has the same issue. How come the radio just turns itself on? Slightly annoying. Oh, we've been treated to some delightful twisty action. Weihe. This is looking very much like Board Ferry. Are we all gonna fit on? Awesome. I like. Oh, you mother trucker. Well, let's hope that we're going straight on up that way, look, because that looks the tits. And then I need some lunch after that. Hanging up me hoop. Didn't have breakfast. Donkey. be the place to be. Oh, ha. What the hell's going on here? You can't go through here. It's all gone Pete Tong. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a pissing push bike race or what? Disaster. It's not looking good. Or is he letting us through or what? Can't be. I don't reckon you're going to be able to smuggle your way through. It looks like Jürgen's trying to creep his way through, but I reckon there'll be another roadblock just here and all. Or are we winning? Are we winning? Back we go. We've got absolutely no chance. Well, gang, we've firmly shit out. The Roz had told us if we waited half an hour until the sort of lunch break or some sort of break, we could get through. Half an hour's gone. He's now told us it's going to take another hour. So we're going to go back the way we came, back over the blimmin' Weser, back over the Weser, back on the ferry. We've got a massive detour to get to lunch. Winning. Deja vu. Bit of Hannah Montana. Can't beat a bit of Hannah Montana. Well, that was a good waste of an hour. So ein Hunger.
Sean hat wieder sein Lieblingsgericht, Scharnitzel.
Aha. War richtig notwendig. Die Frage, ob wir genug Zeit haben für die restliche Tour. Wie spät sind wir? Stunde? Fast verhungert.
In 13 Minuten geht's weiter.
Ja gut.